Right, here we go. Metal Gear Solid 9070 XT. What are we saying? I didn't actually realise, so I got the deluxe edition, otherwise the game comes out tomorrow. I didn't realise that I could have actually played this yesterday. I didn't realise until late last night, and then it was too late, so I'm doing it today. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream though, see if we can try and hit 100 likes. Mark, yo. Dentologist, yo. Personally, never... I have played the Metal Gear Solid games a little bit. I've never, like... I'd say I've never played them, like, a huge amount. My mate used to have one of the older ones back in the day. So he used to play that a bit at his house. Snake! It was the Metal Gear Solid where there was water. You were on like some sort of like rig, oil rig or something out in the ocean. That's all I remember. But anyway, I'll do 4K first, 3040 by 2160, VSync off. Now, there is a little bit of a issue in that it looks like the game is capped at 60. So, I think I might have uncapped it to 120. But I guess time will tell. I guess I have to wait for like an official mod for it, which is a bit unfortunate. But we'll play with everything maxed out at first. Which I think everything go to ultra. There's no higher settings than that. Motion blur, on that off. Depth of field off. Settings very basic. That's what I was going to do actually. I was going to... What game engine is this in? Unreal Engine 5. True. Expect like 30 FPS. Not that many graphic settings for Unreal Engine 5. We do have... Do we have native AA? We don't have native AA. I have native to TSR. We'll look at that first, and we'll obviously check out FSR as well. Doesn't look like any FSR. FSR 4. No XCSS either. Let's have a look though, get the overlay working. Let me know the game audio as well. If it's too loud, too quiet, maybe we'll wait until we get into the actual game. Game FM? What does that mean? I am good though, yeah, how about you? So, yeah, I am capped at 120 here, so hopefully, fingers crossed, in the game we get at least up to that. It was Metal Gear Solid 5, was it? Oh no, it wasn't. I have played that one, but that's not the one that I was talking about. I played that one a little bit. I was thinking maybe of like... Honestly, it might be 2. Yeah, it was Metal Gear Solid 2, I think. Maybe. That'll show my age. What's this then? Is this the difficulty level? Clear the game to obtain. What is this? Question. I'm playing Metal Gear series for the first time. I like 2. There we go. I want to play with modern action game controls, free and movable third-person camera. Move and fire weapons simultaneously over the shoulder. I want to play with the same controls as the original game. Uses an overhead camera. Aiming is done in first-person view. What one do I want? I mean, I'm thinking maybe more new style. Isn't this capped at 60? Supposedly, but I think I've uncapped it. You can see here, I'm at 120. What do I do? New? I'm gonna go new style maybe. Uses an overhead camera. Aiming is done in first person. Let me go do that. And normal. View all tips purely because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Oh, how do I turn off Steam
At the end of World War II, the world
achievements?
was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
EA Sports. What that guy sounds like. What? What's going on with my audio? What the hell? What's happened with the audio? That's not good. What's that about? Let's see. Let me try and fix that. Bear me a sec. Was it doing that from the start? Let me reset my capture card. It wasn't doing that at the start, was it? I don't recall hearing that. It could be because could it be because I've uncapped the FPS? Could I've broken it? Hopefully not. Let's see. Uncapping the FPS runs game slow motion. Yeah, I did read that. We'll see if it breaks the game. I'll have to just go back. I'll have to undo it. It could well be causing this weird volume thing too. Real shame, we're still getting games capped at 60 FPS. I mean, it makes it a nightmare to test, doesn't it? Oh, it's still doing it. If I cap the FPS... I can't... What? It's not doing it in the main menu, though. It doesn't sound clippy in the main menu, does it? It is capped at 60. Let's test it. Frame rate limit 60. Oh, I've got to do all this again. Let's see. I might have to remove the cap then.
After the end of World War II,
It sounds fine.
split into two,
Does it?
East and West.
Oh no, this sounded alright, didn't it,
marked
already?
The beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Oh no, it still sounds dodgy. Why? Let's just test it. I'm gonna remove the let's remove the uncap and see. Oh, that's disappointing if that is the case. Gonna have to just leave it capped at 60 until we can get it modded. Can I even remember what I did? I did it this morning. Just bear with me. Oh god, I don't remember what I did. Game user settings. I could have sworn it was within that. But my FPS in that is capped at 60. What? Try restarting the game. Yeah, I mean, I did already restart, and it was already doing it. I might have to verify integrity of game files. Let me just see if I can... For some reason, the files that I changed are no longer changed, but I've still somehow got 120 on cap. How does that make sense? In the game files, it's saying 60. Ah, it's because... Hang on. It's in engine, that's where I did it. I'm going to remove my on cap and see if it fixes. I've just got a feeling it's probably that, isn't it? It's got to be that. Which, that's a real pain, that. Let's see, let me boot it. Just otherwise we're going to have that weird clipping. Skip it and see if there's cutscene. Yeah, that's also a possibility. We'll play around with it a bit. We might be able to figure it out because there seems a lot of conflicting stuff online of what works for people and what doesn't. Some people, it look like just the user settings, just changing those uncap the FPS, but it was slow motion. That doesn't work at all for me. If I put that to 120, it's still capped at 60. We can maybe watch that through that cutscene, and then in the game, I'll get a save point and maybe try the uncap again and see if it makes all audio weird. For some reason, that screen looks like insanely laggy as well. I'll get the overlay up if it's
After the end of World War II, the world
EA Sports.
East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold
That's got to be the same voice actor, isn't it? Yeah, it fixes it. It fixes it, so it's uncapping the FPS, just breaks the audio. So I'll watch through this cutscene, then when we get into the game, I'll see if I can uncap it again and see if it works, just because I don't want to miss it. So this is going to be capped to 60. We'll see what we can do. It's going to kind of be pointless really testing this on the 5090 because we'll be maxed at 60 most likely. Here at least we're getting 40, 45, so 40 and 40p though will be, I should expect, probably maxed at 60.
Good. We've got high visibility.
We'll check it out.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Probably not a good thing to be throwing around on a plane.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Hey Saka, yo. Wasabi yo.
60 degrees Celsius.
You won't get fined?
Drop off. Stand up.
What does that mean?
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the yellow bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Hell nah. 28 FPS. This guy's got balls. Gav yo. Metal Gear Solid frame eater. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Jack, I've got some
I
important
might have to
news.
pinch that.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
How's the game running?
Virtuous mission.
I haven't really seen it yet.
Box unit
Purely
member
just been in cutscene.
Seeds will be officially organized.
I tried to uncap the FPS, but it seemed to break the audio.
Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in
At
history.
least the game is not stuttering despite the poor performance.
But there was
Well,
no
this is
God.
just a cutscene though. I wouldn't
The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1.
Don't speak too soon.
Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development. to become
You're
the
here
head
so you
of
won't
the
get
newly
fined, feds are
established
watching.
Design Bureau.
What?
From a lowly technician to head of
Wasabi,
design
you're
bureau.
right.
That's quite a success story.
Are you on your
So what do you
10th
want
pint
from
of the
that?
day?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first.
Watching Zedwans
succeeded
play
in
it
sending
earlier.
Sokolov over the
Oh, he did a
road
video on it, did
shortly
he?
afterwards.
Haven't
I
seen
was
it.
the one who conducted the operation.
Been at work all day, but
Security on the eastern side was
have to
so
check it out. A bit of a shame.
Then what?
I might have to maybe check it out at
We got
8K on the
Sokolov
5090 as
over
well,
in
just
the
because with the
east.
60
All
FPS
the
cap,
exhausted.
it's just difficult to
Checked
test,
into
isn't it?
a
Really?
hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet
It'll
Union
likely,
to
once we
Berlin.
get into the game, I'm expecting it to maybe be about 40 with these settings, so the cap's
It
not
was only
affecting
a
us so
week
much,
later
but
that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962.
we'll see. I want to test it a bit for the uncap FPS and see. I can put it to 120, but whether it breaks the game. If it breaks it a little bit, I'm not that fussed because it'd be good to see performance. But if it makes it kind of unplayable, I won't leave it at 120.
But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and
Or
Soviet forces
benchmark
went
tool.
on alert
MSI
for
Afterburner,
nuclear
yeah.
war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's emergency.
I use that and
security
sometimes
council
like
unofficial channels,
AMD or
and
Nvidia
prepared for
overlay
the standoff.
as like a as
Finally,
well.
on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out,
You don't drink, so you
we
won't
had to
get
make
caught
a
for
deal.
drinking and
I
driving.
mean the one where the
But why are
US
the
agreed
feds
to remove
after
its
you?
IRBMs from Turkey.
No, the Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway.
The old
They
Bill.
had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US
You
or
call them
Russia.
Feds, so I'm guessing maybe you're
Turkey was a
American.
ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies.
Because we don't
around
really
the
call
world.
them
So what did
Feds.
the Russians really want?
What do we call
Sokolov.
police here? Cops?
They wanted us
Or
to
maybe
return
the old Bill is like a traditional
The
English
Soviets
term for
pulled
them.
out of Cuba just to get their
British.
hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's
You'll get
demand.
nicked by the old Bill.
The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the
The
east.
Rozzers, yeah. I don't really think people use that.
Save me until he disappeared.
If you said that word, I would know what you meant. But I don't really hear anyone, at least where I'm from, don't really hear anyone say
Then a
that.
month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes.
It's a long old
It was
cutscene,
taken
isn't it?
back to the research.
I'm not even listening.
Of course, we continued
Skip!
Working on the weapon in question
How do I skip
under
it? Probably missed a load of important stuff, but I've had enough. I'm here talking about UK slang. Here we go.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yarsk in the Soviet mountains. Ensure the safety.
You got the
of Sokolov
4K
and
OLED
bring it back to the
240.
West.
Shee. Wait, is that the Asus one? He said, is that the one we looked at the other day?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon
Is that the one on
complete,
scan?
We'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
I think that was the one on scan, wasn't it?
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
So
Once
FPS
it's
looking
complete,
pretty
the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The full
Chop
surface
Central.
recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
You're at 5120 by
Probably
1440,
less than
nice.
during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
First time testing the game, yeah.
You're planning on going
I haven't
over the
actually
border
even
in a
really
single
seen any
combat
gameplay
tower?
yet.
She's equipped with
Skip
two
this as well.
6mm
It's kind
20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two
I kind of wanted to
40mm.
yeah, go on, let's skip this. We saw that FPS there when he was falling was pretty rough. We're about to enter serious dense forest as well, which it's not good. It's not going to be good for our FPS, is it? Do let me know if the game's too loud, because it's insanely loud for me. Look at that frame time. It's like getting whiplash off that frame time. Oh. Bit of popping there in the distance. What game engine did Metal Gear Solid 5 use? Fox engine. Was that the... Oh, that wasn't the... That's not the one I'm thinking of. Here we go, though. God, all the game now is so quiet. What on earth? Those cutscenes are absurd. They're so loud. In this bit, though, I mean, it's interesting that in our very first bit, we're getting dropped straight into a really dense forest, because that's obviously going to be absolutely horrendous for performance.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be...
It was the Fox engine, was it?
I'll be referring to you
Yeah,
as
that's what I
Snake
saw on
from now
Google.
on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Snake!
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not...
This guy's very British, isn't
What
he?
about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Skip!
Oh, and
Yeah, a good time.
Come on, we want to see it. Another cutscene, no! Here we go. Here we go. Looks like me. Come on. Oh my god.
Can you hear me?
No, I'm skipping. I apologise. If you want to see any of the...
I'll be
Just get me in the game. Get me in. Right. Nothing important was said on that call, so we're fine. Is this game better to do mouse and keyboard or controller? I think the last time I played it on controller, mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna leave it on mouse and keyboard. But yeah, it looks like we're getting like 30, 35, so kind of roughly what I was expecting really with these settings 4K. What are the controls actually? That's probably useful to know what the controls are. What's this? So let's go prone. Likely might get dips under 30 as well by the looks of that. Seeing 31. That was interesting. Jump over that log. Oh, it's F, that's why. Can I sprint? Oh, you need to go under. And everything else, GPU power's maxed as you would expect. VRAM about 13, so that's roughly in line with Unreal Engine 5 at 4K at least. We getting another phone call. We having a laugh.
Snake, where do you think you're going? You can't expect to proceed with the mission without any weapons or equipment. First, you'll need to recover your backpack. It's caught on a
Why
tree
is the
to
CPU
south.
like that? What do you mean?
Press the action button to climb the tree and retrieve your backpack. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's actually, dare I say it, obviously the FPS is super low, but it doesn't look insanely stuttery or choppy or anything. The frame time is a little bit choppy, but my 0.1% low is 25 from an average of 34, so it's not got any huge stutters, at least from what we've seen so far. Where's the backpack? So yeah, look, 28 FPS there. Fairly in line, I think, with other Unreal Engine 5 games when we've run with similar settings. Is this DLSS performance? No, we're on 9070 XT. Don't have DLSS.
I see you've
41
retrieved
watts
your
of power.
backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon,
On
it's
what? The
necessary to
CPU?
take
Yeah.
care of your
Why?
backpack.
What's the issue?
In the survival viewer, choose
That's pretty normal for this CPU at 4K.
Your available weapons will be
Normally
displayed
maybe
in the
max
list
60
on the
watts.
screen.
Depends on the game engine though.
Want to equip,
We're only
press the
using
enter
9% of the CPU here, so it's
Other
not
equipped items, just
really
do the same thing
CPU
for
taxing
an
at all.
Got it.
That's pretty normal for a 9800 X3D.
Backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental.
Why
to this mission.
how come you're
After
shocked
you've
by
been out
that?
in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
It has FSR, yeah. Not FSR 4 though, at least not officially. There's no FSR driver, FSR 4 driver from AMD, driver level override. I'm skipping this.
I get
Correct.
who?
Click, 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 click. Can I just skip the whole thing? Enter.
Very.
Skip page.
One more person I want to.
I'll have a day off.
Why?
Can you hear me clicking?
Is
I
all right?
That's the code.
Oh my god.
See, I've been.
I ain't got the patience for this.
Gotcha.
To listen to all of this. Come on.
Snake,
Come on now.
try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission.
Now this is 4K with it all maxed at the moment. We will, yeah, we'll see if we can get 60. We should be able to. The issue is we've got an FPS cap at 60, which I can uncap to 120. We just need to see the side effects of it because it was making the audio weird earlier. But the graphics here, we've got it set to ultra. We could see it with. Oh, there's no native AA, is there, for FSR, which is kind of annoying. I just want to quickly just play through this a little bit more, just to see what the frame time and stuff is like, and then we'll try and hit 60. And then I do want to quickly restart with my 120 uncap as well, and see if we can maybe just, because testing 1440p on this, it's going to hit 60. It's not really going to be very testable. I've just gone back, haven't I? So yeah, frame time pretty choppy there. I'll reset the lows. As you would expect, I don't think this is anything too crazy. The FPS is low, but like I say, compared to, if we're comparing engine to other games here, this is about right. Although, to be fair, this is... yeah, it's about right, really. Like, if we did these same settings in any other Unreal Engine 5 game, I'm sinking. Oh, no. No! Snake! Can I shoot this? Why is my ADS speed so slow? How do we fix that out? Inverted aim. Camera look. Mouse aim. Crank that bad boy up. That's better. Right. Get ready. Oh, it's just a sleeping... well, we put these to sleep. You just wake up already? What the hell? You're going to sleep, mate. What do we think of the graphics, though? I actually think the graphics aren't too bad. The water and stuff and foliage and that looks pretty good. First part of Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's kind of a bit like that, isn't it? We're dipping again to about 30, bang on 30, 29. An average, I think, somewhere between 30, 35. Oh, yeah, yeah, let me, that's a good point. Let me turn my fans up a bit. The fans are probably kind of low.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
Don't waste the suppressor, just walk around the gators. Nah, I'm not taking no risks.
47s and grenades.
How bite my leg off.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly...
Do I think Wu Chang looks better?
This is a stealth
With or
mission.
without ray tracing, like full ray
The
tracing.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Right.
Change
Get
your camouflage
get the clicking
selecting
get the clicking
camouflage
ready.
in the
I think it sounded like I should have probably listened to that. There was some sort of tutorial. Camouflage. Oh, that's full on Rambo that. How do I get my Rambo-ness out? Naked. Yeah. Rambo's here. What else have we got? White tuxedo? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, this is full on Rambo, this. Oh my god, what the hell? I kind of want this. This is it. I blend right in. Oh, maybe not. Do you have to headshot them?
This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Do I have to headshot them? Took a few darts. Oh, this ain't going well. What's going? Am I missing? Am I just missing? Maybe. Let's try and lose this. Let's try and get up to 60 at 4K at least. We put some FSR on. See what that looks like. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of a boost. Still not going to quite get 60 by the looks of that there. It's because my gold camo, isn't it? How do I... So we're still dipping down into the 40s, even with FSR quality on that. So that is brutal. I'm gonna sneeze.
HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder.
Right, caution.
High alert.
Where have I got to go? Can I go inside here? Have I got different... I've got different weapons. I don't want to reverse. My guy's just reversing. How do I stop reversing? But yeah, look here. Dips down to about 40 FPS still. That's pretty wild. 44. Look, that's even with FSR quality on. I think without it, honestly, without FSR here, that's got to be in the 20s, right? Okay, not quite. 31. Pretty much the same as what we had, but that is rough. 29. Oof. Oh, God. Give it a rest, dude. Have a day off. Can I sprint? I don't know if I can sprint. Lots of questions I've got. We made it. Let's have a look at balance as well. Really balanced FSR balance here. That really should give us 60. Oh, 59.
HQ.
So close. Oh, hello.
Lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
What a little first person there. I'll try and do this without getting spotted. Does he see me? Can he see me? Oh, right between the eyes. Why did I just hear someone? Someone close. Come on, come on. It's all about patience. Oh, look at that shot. Oh no, wait, what? I didn't hit him. The silencer gone. Yeah. The silencer's gone. I've lost my head. How are the bullets, like, look like they're going through him? Run it. Run it.
Come in, HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Why does that look like it's going through him? What? What? What happened? Oh, how do I get back up? How do I get up? I don't know how to get up. I was getting shot at. Oh. Snake! Okay. We'll ignore any of that. We'll ignore any of that happened. Try and do this. Take this seriously. But yeah, balanced. Still not even 60. I wonder if that's just purely because of the cap, though. I think if we go performance, we should at least see 60, no? Yeah. That's pretty nuts. I mean, 4K balance still. I mean, 58 to be fair. 58 is I think you'll be obviously fine at that. You're only missing 2 FPS there. This now is obviously definitely going to be at the cap. We're missing like 15-20% usage. Should be pretty much maxed out at 60. I don't think it'll even dip down at any point. Definitely visually, I think this here with performance, you'll notice the difference. Quality's definitely not as good. How is anyone seeing me? I'm in the grass. Can I go back to checkpoint? Can I just run off? Let go. Is it FSR4? No. Are you not able to uncap the FPS in it? No, I'm going to try it again, but it broke. I had it earlier and it broke all the audio. It seems to break the game. You either get slow motion, it either breaks the physics of the game or it breaks the audio of the game. I'll try that again in a sec though, because I had it at 120, but the audio was absolutely chalked. How was that guy seeing me then? I feel like I was... Is it just because I moved across there? Can we just take him out? Is there 2 of them? Three darts. So, you know what I'm thinking? I need to get a, What? How? How is anyone seeing me there? Is that not... Oh, is it because I've got the gold camo? Yeah, that's a good point. That's good. I completely wasn't even thinking about that. How do I change it? Well, Rambo. Surely Rambo will work better. Oh, yeah. Surely this will work better. Time to get serious. Yeah, where's my camo? Honestly, I'm glad you said something, because I was not putting two and two together there. How do we get off the edge again? What? Quick! Get onto the bridge! What? Oh no. How do I get up out of this position? Oh, this is so dumb. How do I get out of that position? I felt like this might be a bit easier on controller. I'm gold again. You know what? I'm gonna... I think it'd have saved it here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it saved it there. So if you give me like 1 minute, I'm gonna uncap the FPS again. And see, we'll test if that works. Anyone know what the keybind is to get back up once you're hanging? I literally spammed every button there, nothing worked. Anyone else played the game yet as well? It'd be good to hear what someone thinks of the game who's like an actual die-hard Metal Gear Solid fan, because like I say, I have played it before, but I wouldn't really consider myself like a massive... I've not played like a ton of it. What was the file? If I add it here, 120, and watch this break the game. I'm going to make it read only, so the game can't do anything. Right. Reboot. F is to get up. I was pressing F but nothing was happening. Uncap FPS, the game is capped at 60. You can uncap it though. You can uncap it, but it seems to break the game. But we'll find out. Because, for example, I've changed it in the actual game files. So you'll see it. It'll still say it's capped at 60, but if I now show you my overlay, in theory, I should be maxed at 120, at least in the menu. But last time that made the audio go funny. So it can obviously break game physics and stuff. Like people were saying, they were getting like slow motion and stuff. So yeah, it's in 120 here, so we'll see what we get with it uncapped. There you go. Uncapped now, but yeah, slow-mo, look. You see? Oh my god, that's a nightmare. So it breaks, it completely breaks the physics of the game. But, to be honest, it'd be good. We can check this out at 1440p. We'll maybe do that in a sec, just because we can actually roughly see the FPS, although it'll be in slow motion for a little bit, at least we can see it. You can uncap the FPS after using... Well, yeah, I mean, frame generation will break the cap, but the issue with that is you have to have frame generation on. Because you could do it with lossless scaling as well. But you would need to enable frame generation, so therefore... Once you switch frame generation off the cap point, you know, it'll still cap it. I've still got my gold on. Yeah, look, it's slow-mo, look. How funny is that? Was it on, what other game was like this? Was it Skyrim when you uncapped it back in the day? And it, like, broke the game physics? But you can see that they're like 4K performance. Oh my god. This is way hard. Oh, I wanted to just have a little look, but there's too many people. I'll jump off. Let me jump off. I wanted to just have a quick look there with that FPS, or maybe try and change it to 1440p so we can have a look, and then we'll play through more, maybe a bit of 4K or whatever, just to yeah, look, it's like fully slow mode. That's quite funny. But 4K performance, we're getting about 70 there, average is 72. Brought my VRAM down by about 2 gig as well, so at 11. Obviously VRAM's not really an issue on this GPU anyway, because we have 16. But still, the most we saw was just over 13, I think, wasn't it? Some dips down. Still maybe closer to 60. I know 63, 64, 62. But you can be somewhat playable. I'd probably leave it at balanced, I think, honestly, because you'll get just under 60, but you won't really notice too much difference in quality. Quality was still pretty good like this. Start to notice it look a little bit fuzzy at performance in some bits. There, you're seeing 57, 58, but if you're capped at 60 anyway, honestly, 58 or even 55 here might be fairly okay. I think. Should we see if we can... How easy is it to just drop 1440p whilst we've got it all uncapped? So that'd be good to see that. Whilst we've got the frame rate uncapped, it'd be good to check that out as well. Give us a rough idea. Try and smash through all the weird slow-mo-iness. And then I can switch it back. Give me a second to fix the stream. So that's 1440p now. And we average what, 30, 35 at I've lost my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? So yeah, 2560 by 1440 here, so that's 1440p. Got it set to native TSR. All the graphics set to ultra. There's only really what, 3 settings here. Graphics presets. Everything set to ultra, that's the highest it can go. And you are looking at about 57 there. Look, just broke 60, so at 1440p at least, you're looking at about 60 FPS around that area. It's likely in some bits it might dip quite a bit at the beginning of this this level. In the really dense forest bits, you might maybe see 55, 56, but here at least it's holding 60. You're noticing it dip down under a little bit. Pretty solid. Power is still max though. 330. This, I don't have any undervolt or anything on the GPU, so you could do that to try and drop that power a bit. A bit better and more. This GPU overall is probably used at 1440p the most, so that's where it is aimed at more, and you'll look to do it about 60. And this is native too, so if you did want more, you could use upscaling, which we'll check out. GPU usage is maxed as well, which is good, and under that 12 gig VRAM for like 1440p GPUs, normally aimed at like 12 gigs, so a little run through this bit. I think the frame time as well looks much better. Look how flat that looks. That looks much better than 4K. Oh, 0.1% lower, 49. So that's actually very good. Bear in mind, this is Unreal Engine 5. That's, to be honest, some of the best frame time and lows I've seen in a while on this engine. Oh god, this is like so weird to play it on slow-mo. 53 FPS there. Pooper optimization. Well, the thing is, it's actually, do you mean like low FPS or do you mean optimization? Because it's actually not that bad. My lows here look quite good. Definitely seen way worse than this in this engine. More annoying that the FPS cap situation. It really seems odd that we still get games where the FPS is capped. And obviously sometimes it can be an engine thing, but Unreal Engine 5, why have we got capped FPS? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it? I've just realised that I'm still in gold. What else have we got? Crocodile suit. Oh yes, that's it. No one's seeing me. What other settings do you want to see at 1440p? You want to maybe see... We'll check out FSR as well. Oh my god, I've actually got a tail. Look at that. What would you do if you saw someone running around like this?
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here.
I probably think they're on some pub crawl.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Nothing to see here. But you'll see, look, my average there is 62. We'll try and... I'll try and smash through some different settings as quick as possible so we don't have to put up with the slow-mo. FSR quality at 1440p. That gives us a good... maybe 10 to 20 there. It's not quite maybe what we'd normally get. Normally get maybe closer to 20 to 30. I was seeing maybe 20 here, about 80 FPS here. Probably going to average more 70 to 80 FSR quality. Does it have FSR 4? No. Not officially. You could use Optiscaler to get that, but there's no official support for FSR 4. I'm not sure if there's any... Is there any DLSS 4 support on this? I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out on my 5090. I'll go back where the crocodiles are. Still, I think looks mostly okay with quality. This would obviously look better with FSR 4. This bit's going to be a disaster. Surely the crocodiles won't attack me because I'm in a suit. Why is he walking so slow? Because I've got the FPS uncapped and it breaks the game physics. Look, like, you would not be able to tell the difference here between me and this. Look. What? Was he not asleep? How do I switch off Steam achievements? Notifications. Nothing to see here. Is he coming for me? Can I knife one of these? Oh my god, it's like I've got slow-mo and I'm also in water and mud or whatever. It's like double whammy. Oh god. Can I kill him? How does he wake up the moment I stand near him? I can't get up anymore. God, it's so delayed. Will he eat me? God, this is so painful. Look how slow it is. But do let me know in chat what settings you want to see whilst I'm still at 1440p. We'll check out 1080p quickly. This is FSR quality, so that's overall pretty good. I mean, 75, 80 FPS you're looking at. Has brought my VRAM down a bit more to about 10.5 as well. Doesn't really save you much on the power. This is really going to be... Obviously, with the FPS cap at 60, you're probably not even going to need this to run like this. We'll have to try the game out again. Maybe we can get a mod to uncap the FPS and it doesn't cause game physics weirdness. But it gives you a rough idea, you know? What we could maybe expect. How tough the game is to run. Frame time still looks like not too bad. With it like this, what's the most we can get if we go... see, performance is the lowest here. Gives you over 100 at this point. And this weirdly feels faster. This feels normal speed now, no? My aiming's not cool. My aiming's still not slow. Is it slow? I've honestly got so used to it, I can't even tell at this point. I feel like it's like normal again. Anywhere between 90 and 110. That's the most you can expect if you use it with performance. Whoa! Try getting to 120. Yeah, it will actually probably, won't it? It will probably or if you cap it at that, yeah, it'll probably feel normal, which would explain, yeah. I think this does feel more normal, which would explain why it felt... Once I got over 100, it felt a bit more normal again. Because I'm guessing it's doing... When you fix it at 120, I'm guessing in the files, it's expecting that, and so I'm guessing when it's running less than that, it's like... Almost like the scaling on the FPS is less, and that's why it's slow. Like, although it says on there we're at like 80 or 90, it's probably like half that. Or something, I don't know, and it's somehow breaking the actual game engine FPS. Like you say, the game physics. Am I going to try Optiscaler? The thing is, there's kind of not much point because I'm capped at 60. I can do, but it just means I've got to play in slow mode. I'd rather probably wait until I can get a proper mod to uncap the FPS and then actually properly test it. Really? Because no one's really going to be able to use it either. So, like, you know... It's more of just going to be a quick look, I think, at it. And then I'll have to come back to it once I can properly, like, mod it. Where it's not breaking the game. Because I can't play really with it like this. Because although this now looks more normal, there's something still wrong with the aiming. The aiming is, like, really slow for some reason. So I want to kind of try and smash through some settings here. And just get it back to 4K where I can just play through the game a little bit with it capped so it doesn't slow-mo and all of this weird stuff. Should we try 1080p out really quickly as well? And to be honest, does Optiscaler even work? I mean, I can try it, but I just don't really want to be faffing about with it live on stream. What are you using, though, for... Are you just using FSR? Because normally I use XeSS with Optiscaler. It looks better, but there's no XeSS in this game. Because that would look better, but you're going to have to use FSR inputs, aren't you? Which is kind of a bit of... That's a bit of a downer. Oh my god, look at my frame time. Right, so have a look at 1080p here. Shrink the overlay a bit. I've lost my river tuner. Ah! Oh my god, I've lost everything. Oh god. Where is it? Game right, yo. Game. It doesn't actually run, in my opinion, like the FPS is really low. But for Unreal Engine 5, it's actually not... Definitely seen worse. The frame time, at least at 1440p, and it looked okay. It didn't look too bad. FPS is low at 4K, but the FPS is pretty much in line with most Unreal Engine, really. Unreal Engine 5. Okay, this is... I'm going to have to quit the game, hang on. It doesn't like 1080p. The only issue, really, is it's capped. The FPS is completely capped, so it's very difficult to actually really test properly. I've tried to uncap it, but it breaks the game physics, basically. You'll see in a sec. I'll be like in slow motion, basically. But yeah, at 1440p, I mean, we get about 60 at native. $60 at native, and our lows are in maybe like in the 50s, so it wasn't really... It's not like I say, not amazing, but definitely not the worst I've ever seen. Comparing this to some other Unreal Engine 5 games, it's like nowhere near as bad. Right, I'm just rebooting the game. It's not like in 1080p for some reason. Have you checked out yet? Here we go. It's weird with the FPS cap. Yeah. I don't know why. I'm trying to think the last... I remember the last game with an FPS cap like that. I remember Final Fantasy had that, didn't it? I think the most recent Final Fantasy I played, I think had 120. The one before that on PC was 60. I think. Doesn't... It's definitely not common though, is it? It's a little weird in today's... Because, I mean... So many people must have... I mean, I have this monitor here is 144 Hz. There must be so many people with higher than 60. And just the fact of not even giving you the choice to do it seems odd. Like, yeah, there's loads of people with still 60 Hz, but at least give me the option to do 144. And then you can pick which one you want, you know? Right, 1080p. Native. Everything set to ultra. Need to sort the overlay out. Does that seem to be breaking? I'm gold with 100% camo. Yeah, but that's... Game's too easy otherwise. Here we go, 80 FPS. But you'll see here, look, the game's like slow, do you see? The closer you get to 120, the more normal the speed of the game becomes. But yeah, it's slow motion basically. Feels a little bit better than when we had 60, but not like 120. But looking at maybe 70 to 80 FPS there at 1080p, not that much more than 1440p really. Only what, like 20, maybe 30 at best? Breaking 100 FPS there. The power is still really high though, 320 or so. What other camos have I got? What's the best camo I can have then? It's probably just something like this, right? So we want like a minus, don't we, I guess? Minus 15. Oh no, minus is bad. Naked is 20 plus 20. How is squares the best? We'll reset the lows there. Like I was saying, with the lows, I'm at 70, I'm at about an average of 75 here. Got 0.1% low of 56, so it's definitely not the worst we've ever seen. Especially in Unreal Engine. Frame time here at least looks okay. The frame time at 4K did look quite rough, but 1440p, 1080p, I think it's mostly looked okay. Only issue I see here is the VRAM 9.6, so only 8GB GPUs. For 1080p, that could be a little tough. $60 FPS bad optimization. But what here are you referring to when you say bad optimization? Like, as in what we're looking at right here. Are you talking about low FPS, or are you talking about actual consistency of frame time? Because the frame time doesn't look that bad here. You see my lows. Look at my lows. They're actually not that bad. You know, we saw, what was it the other... Wu Chang, same game engine. Those lows were like 2 FPS. Here we're not getting anywhere near that. Ah! It really would probably be better after this if I restart. Can I just restart this bit? Can I load it? What load? I think it's just overrode, because I'm just messing around. And I've gone through my ammo. Eat food. How do I do that? You'd have to talk to me like I have no idea. Because I literally have no idea how to play this game. Oh no! Snake! Snake! Let's have a look at FSR on as well. FSR quality should hopefully give us... Yeah, we're getting about 90 there. Good to see usage. GPU usage is holding up quite high. Pretty much maxed out still, breaking about 100 there. Is this? Oh no! It's see every time it changes my camouflage. Obviously, it wipes my loads when I go into a different area. Also, these things here. Oh, there we go. But yeah, let's maybe not hang around too much on it and go. I'll go back to 4K just because we'll leave it capped. Just because otherwise it's going to break the game. Play through a bit like that, and I'll have to try and see what I can do to uncap the FPS in a sensible way in which it doesn't break the game physics, and we can actually properly have a look at it. Because it's a bit tough playing it with slow-mo like that. But you just watch me, you know, just mess around really. Can't really play it seriously. But it gives you a rough idea at least anyway. I mean, the game is obviously tough to run. If we're putting it in, like I say, the bracket of other Unreal Engine 5 games, it's definitely not the worst one we've seen. Not amazing, but it's definitely not the worst. Give me 2 seconds whilst I just remove the file changes that I made. What am I doing? I'm interested to see actually if I run lossless scaling with frame generation. Have a look at that. That'll obviously break the cap. Might be interesting to see with that on. If I can get that working. So if I put it on, I'll get 144. You see it like this? I can't actually see it on my screen, but got it set like I like this. A frame generation 3.1 here. We'll see. I haven't really used this that much before lossless scaling. So if I leave it like that, see what happens. Yeah, I think that, to be honest, the worst thing about it from my perspective is the FPS cap. Capping that is just not great. It's also, it's just weird, isn't it? I will fix the stream. I think it's because I'm at 1080p in the game. That should hopefully fix it. Okay, cool. The TSR, everything ultra again. Let's see what happens with my the FPS. No, that's not working. Lossless scaling's not working. Output display. Oh, I don't know which one it is. At least it's not in slow. Oh, it's not in slow mode anymore. Slow motion. Looks so much better though, obviously. Let's can I how do I load in? We've only got that one save. How do I create a new save? Let's try and take this like remotely seriously now. How do I eat? Anyone know? Oh. I'm gonna sneeze. I can't stop sneezing. I won't get more than 60 FPS. Yeah, no, I know. We actually did iron capped it at 120. We actually did get more. Not with these settings, because I'm at 4K now. I don't have the silence run anymore, do I? It's a bit of a problem, really.
Who's that?
Oh my god. Damn, am I gonna have to start the game again? I don't want to go from this save. How do I get back to the save that I had? That's a nightmare. That is like a legit nightmare. I'm just gonna shoot my way through. Get back to where we were. Wait, he's asleep. Is there a way I can sprint as well? Oh, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. I don't really have anything. Run it. What's the way out? You can get more than 60. Yeah, you can uncap to 120. You can do that. But it just breaks the physics a little bit. How'd you get more than 60? You have to uncap it in the game files. It'll break the game physics though, unless the only way to do it is uncap to 120 in the game files and then make sure you get 120. If you do that, it'll should play okay. But if you uncap to 120 and you're only at 80, it'll break. See, I've lost my silencer here. I'll just gun it. How's he seeing me? I could really do with knowing how to... Tips. How do I eat? Health. Anyone know how I eat? Or just deal with health in general? What does that say? Serious injuries. Recover in life. Your life will automatically recover over time. Well, that doesn't seem to be happening though, does it? My screen is just permanently red.
Who's that?
Have a day off. How many sleeping things you need?
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Load it. Right, send it. I'm out of ammo. Oh, I can climb trees, can't I? How do I do it? I forgot how to do it. This is bad. Damn, this is so tough without the silencer. That body just fell off. How are we going to do this? Honestly, I'm kind of thinking straight away to just go for him. Go for the jugular straight away. Pick up the body. Can I throw him off the cliff? Oh, God, the controls are so janky. Now what, though? Those people are looking right at me. I need to increase the, This game is so heavy. It is heavy, yeah, but it's Unreal Engine 5, so... That's kind of come as part of it these days. Expect, like, low FPS, really, in Unreal Engine 5. I don't have stamina. Yeah, but I don't... No one answered when I said, how do I recover it? So I'm kind of stuck. I don't know how. I don't know the controls to how to do it. I couldn't find the controls in the menu. So I'm just powering through. Would I go for this now? How do I get off? Oh, God. Can I get onto the...
The enemy's here? HQ respond.
This is HQ.
What?
What's going on?
Don't have a backpack. I did pick up a backpack, didn't I? No, I did. I did pick up a backpack. At the start. How do I do it? Tab. There we go. Food. Here we go. It's on this menu. That makes things easier. I have got weapons. Get all of the weapons. Eat that. Boom.
I want some more.
There we go. Completed it, mate. I'm still red, though. You'd have to just treat me like an absolute noob, because I honestly have no idea how to play. Now we're talking. We're going in hot. I just need to get over this bridge. That is how you do it. A silencer would have been a bit nicer, but, you know, what can you do? There was definitely someone else, wasn't there? Mushrooms. How did he not see me? How do I climb? I can't climb. How do I climb this? I thought it was F. Can I not climb that? Here we go, making moves. What are we thinking of the game then out of 10? What would we give it? Honestly, not really my vibe. Like I say, I have played a bit of the older games a long time ago, but I'm not really a massive fan of kind of stealthy type games.
Factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
I'm very impatient. I get bored.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted.
Although I did see an interesting one recently called like
Many are inside.
Mudang or something. It looks very similar to like Splinter Cell or something.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive.
Shelton, yo.
He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach.
Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already.
Right.
Oh,
See if we can try and hit 100. We're really close.
There's more.
no, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
He sounds like The Witcher.
Yes.
Understood.
Welch.
Begin my approach to the target.
That's who he said. He sounds really like The Witcher. Welch. As a performance, it's pretty tough. Very, very similar to other Unreal Engine 5 games. 4K native, we're looking at about 30, 35, 1440p, we're at about pretty much 60, 65-ish. 1080p, I think we had about 80 or so. The issue is the game has an FPS cap, and you can uncap it, but it breaks the game. It ends up in slow-mo, which isn't particularly great. I did play around with it for a bit like that, but it's pretty painful. Can I get a silencer on this thing? I'm going to try and do this stealthy, but we all know it's going to go tits up. Because I'm just not good at all at stealth. I don't know, are people kind of not really liking the graphics? Not really think the graphics are very good? I don't really think they're that bad. They're not like the best graphics I've ever seen, but I think they're alright. Green Splinter Cell, yeah, I added that on my wish list. I thought it looked quite good. I don't think that comes out until 2026, though. Can he see me in here? Oh. I want to shoot right now. Right between the eyes, look. Where's the other one? I could do a little sneak on this guy from behind. Wait, what? What? Oh, God. What happened? Oh, God. Dude, the sensitivity is so slow. I think it's because I didn't have my pistol and knife out. That is an absolute disaster. Let him kill me. Let him kill me.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
I should have had this out. This is what I wanted out. I wanted to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Can I sprint as well? Is there any sprint or anything? I think there is there? Let's load it. Let's load it. Right. Focus. What configuration do I have? What, like game settings? At the moment, I'm at 4K, but I'm using FSR balanced. That's why I don't like stealth games. I'm not sure. Because I'm bad at them. No, I am terrible. It's more of a patience thing. I'm actually quite a patient person, I feel. But the issue is that I'm like really patient at work all day. You know what I mean? And it uses all my patience. So then by the time I play a game, I have no patience. Do you know what I mean? That's all used up. So if then I'm playing a stealth game, it's just game over. Like having to wait for him to walk back, get behind him. I'm just like, have a day off. I'm getting the sniper out and I'm going like this. Why can't I make... What? Alright. What? Alright. Okay. This is it. Third time lucky. That was another test. Is there any grass around it? I'm waiting for this guy to come down here. I'm taking him out. Makes sense, yeah. It's because I feel like, I don't know, working in tech, you have to have so much patience. And I do. I have quite a lot of patience in the day, but then by the evening, it's gone. Because like now, I know this guy's going to come down here. I've just got to wait. And on the 4th, 5th try of this, I'll just get the sniper out. And I'll just run through it. Like I did on that bridge. I could silently take these out. If I didn't break the silencer. Thing is though, will he get really close and then figure me out? I think I'm pretty well hidden. He's coming right at me though. He's going to get a big surprise. Oh, have a day off. Have a day off! Surely no one else has seen that.
HQ respond.
Fail.
This is HQ.
I hate this whole reversing as well, when he reverses. I feel like this might be easy on controller. What? Alright, it's on. It's on. It's happening. Time's up. Someone behind me? What? It's on now. Who's shooting? I hear shooting down there. We need some ammo. We need some ammo. You have silencers, we have to attach them. What? Oh god. I did have a silencer though, so what happened? I did have a silencer for a while. They're just going to keep coming. All right, let's try and evade that. Where would my silencer be then? Item. I think it broke. I did have a silencer. I think it just broke. Where would I find that? 4K is horrible. In what terms? I only knocked this guy out.
We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Max ammo. On a controller. You think it'd be better on controller? I did think that, but I just powered through on. I feel like the shooting is obviously a bit easier on mouse and keyboard. What are the controls? I'm gonna have to learn all these. You haven't played this in a decade? Well, it's only been out for a day. How do I zoom in with the scope? Oh god, I don't know what the controls are.
Nobody here.
I don't know what the controls are. RT. Hold RT on the controller. It doesn't do anything. RT, I am pressing it. It doesn't do anything. No, it does. Okay, that's camo. There we go. RB just goes first person, doesn't it? Right, where's this guy then? I'm noticing the FPS obviously does drop down quite a lot here. Into the 40s. When I look, I'm gonna go back here, look, 42. Press RB when aim. Yeah, it just goes first person, yeah. RB is first person. There's a snake under here. That's not good.
HQ.
And a rat.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commence the attack.
Get me out of that a little bit. Get me out of that underpass. Where do we go? The way here. RB when aim. Yeah, it's just gonna it'll just go first person. That's what RB does. You can eat the snake. Yeah, I'll have to shoot it though, won't I? Although actually, I could knife.
HQ.
Where is it?
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
This might end badly, you know. Oh, hello. What do I do with that? Hello. I'll have me some snake meat. What about rat? Come here. Oh, he's looking at me. Surprised the snake's not eating the rat. Damn it. Now this is peak entertainment. Have I not lost the What?
HQ, respond. Patrol here.
We might have to go sniper again. Inventory. What button's that? There we go. Do I need it though? Python.
Tasty.
Boom. Where have I got to go? This is the thing. I've not actually established where I got to go. I'm kind of in a bit of a corner back there, aren't I? These guys are absolutely clueless. Shame we don't have any native TAA FSR on this either. FSR, native AA FSR, I mean. Did I say TSR?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Okay, try again.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Do an engagement.
I've got to get through that gate. I'll have a day off. Can I bait him? This is going to go terribly, I can just sense it.
There's no
He's just looking though, like. Make noise. How'd you keep the GPU so cool? Is it undervolted? No, this is just stock settings. I've increased the fans, but you got to bear in mind here we're actually only using about 70% because the game's capped it at 60 FPS, so we're not actually fully using the GPU. I've had enough. Ah, it's game over. Whoops. I've also just realised there's a ladder. Could I hide up here? Nycroft, Joel. 57 average, yeah. Well, this is with FSR balanced on, so natively it's obviously we are at 4K, but natively it's going to be it's significantly less than this FPS wise. See this here? Pretty in line, like I was saying earlier though. Unreal Engine 5, you can expect at 4K to be about like 30, 35 is fairly normal. So it performs similar to other games in the same engine. What was you saying, the broken house? Which one? This one? I'm not sure what you really mean by broken house. I mean, the whole building is broken.
What's that sound?
Where is this guy?
What's wrong? Who's that? Radio, he's back.
Is this the door? That is the door. Not a good time for a phone call, that.
I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door...
See why, yo.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Don't kill me.
Exactly.
Too late.
Already said you can't contact Sokolov.
I've probably killed like half the people in this already.
Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop scaring him. Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy. Once things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
Oh, can I not get in when they know me? I'm still struggling with the controls here.
I see him.
Why can't I attack him? Bit delayed on that. Oh my god, I can't get through the door. I can't get through the door. Oh. Okay, we're good. Surely we're good at this point. Unless they wake up. Gonna have to wait. There we go. Easy. Have you ever seen anyone perfect the mechanics of Metal Gear Solid as good as me? Just unreal.
never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got
Kill
you out
people, make you suffer later in the game. I'll be honest, I don't see myself getting very far in this game. I would not play this
What is it?
in my own
He said to tell
personal
you
time.
sorry for being so late.
I couldn't imagine myself playing this.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
My guy's he's got bullet holes in him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place.
Can select the best camo. Yeah, we've got the I have switched. I switched to this camo here. We had the gold camo. Might get into the white tux.
Good. What a...
Well, that look really it looks really weird, doesn't it? In the background. The light and stuff in the background image looks really weird. Do you see what I mean? It's almost like blurry. It goes blurry. Look at it on the trees there. It's really blurry. Like depth of field, but I've got that. Pretty sure I got that off. He's in big trouble.
This is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
That's called artifacting.
The Ocelot unit of Spec.
That's not artifacting.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
It's almost like some sort of depth of field effect, because in the close-ups it's there, in the wide shots it's not. Yeah, it is like noise, image noise from like using upscaling or something, but we're not using that here. Definitely not artifacts though. Like, look, it's fine in that. In like a wider shot, it's fine. It's like it's not focused.
Don't you forget
It looks weird though, no? Because there, look, there it looks fine. When it zooms in, it looks crazy.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
An Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or not. Depth of field, yeah, that's what I think. It's something like depth of field. I've got all that switched off though, so I guess it's maybe just cutscene related. Cutscenes add some sort of weird depth of field in the close-ups, I would guess. It's something like that because it's not in the wide shots.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
It's Unreal Engine for you.
Sokolov, take cover.
Can't say I've ever seen that in Unreal Engine 5, to be honest. Not seen that in the other games.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
It's gonna land in his gun. He's gonna fire it. Oh. I thought it was gonna spin up, land in his gun. He was gonna shoot, thinking it was a dart, a sleep dart.
By hand, didn't you?
It'd be a real bullet. Could you imagine?
But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart.
That'd have been
You were
epic.
asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
To get the notifications off on Steam. That's going to be it for me, though. I need to head off, unfortunately. Like I say, I'll maybe switch to my 5090 and have a look at it tomorrow. It might be worthwhile even might maybe check out 8K or something, just purely because the cap at 60, I would think. To be fair, the 5090 might not quite do... I would hope it'll do 60. But it might be like 55 or something. But maybe we can check that out. So I'll hopefully be on similar time tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching. And I'll catch you later.